Yes, self-confidence. Yes, mindset, visualization, goals, all the things I talk about all the time. Listening skills, influence, energy transfer, how to be happier, all of that stuff applies. When you get to winning, for me, it's come down to maxing out.
A large part of that, I would say, is habit, the maintenance, the development, maintenance of good practices, habits.
Find that reason. Find that purpose. One thing about purpose, it's beautiful. And it moves in so many different directions.
If you're living, you've got to keep going. You've got to keep fighting. You've got to keep pushing. Don't let negativity take you out and destroy your possibilities. It's all up to you. What are you afraid of? What's holding you back? What's putting you in a position that you feel that you can't go on? Do you have this mindset of thinking that because fear is in your way that you're supposed to stop moving?
What maxing out means is you do one more at least than you think you're capable of. So when you're done, whatever you're doing, whether it's at the gym or phone calls or meetings or in sports, one more shot, one more throw, one more swing of the golf club or the baseball bat, the separator is for the winners, they do one more. I'm addicted to one more. And so I want your mantra going forward to be one more.
We've got to change ourselves. We've got to build a new image, picture in our mind. We've got to see ourselves the way we want to be, and then we have to live with it. You go to the gym workout, that's what you do. You build a picture of how you want to see this arm, and you build that picture, and then you build the body.
If you find yourself dissolute, neurotic, if your thought tends in the nihilistic direction and you tend to fall apart, organizing your life across multiple dimensions is a good antidote. It's not exactly thinking. Do you have an intimate relationship? If not, well, probably you could use one. Do you have contact with close family members, siblings or children or parents? Or people who are even more distantly related? If not, you probably need that. Do you see your friends a couple of times a week and do something social with them? Do you have a way of productively using your time outside of employment?
Well, you build the life in your mind. Take your pen and write out how you want to live. And always start by writing, I'm so happy and grateful now that. And the second you write it, you've got it intellectually. The moment you impress it upon your emotional mind, you've got it emotionally. And it's only a period of time till it manifests on the physical plane. Spirit works from a higher to a lower potential.
Most people are going to look at you kind of strange. What are you going there for? You went there last month. What are you listening to that for? You listened to that before. What are you reading? What do you read the same book over and over for? They don't understand. And you see, they're advertising their ignorance by the questions they ask. When we get into the success zone, everything in our life starts to change. But understand this, you're going to be a bit of a nut. You're out of the box. You're not one of the masses. And when you get out of the box, your whole world starts to shift.
I'd like to ask you to take a look at any place you've got a limitation and ask yourself, when did I decide to accept that limitation?
Are you employed? Do you have a good job, or at least a job that is practically sufficient and that enables you to work with people who you like working with, even if the job itself is mundane or repetitive or difficult? Sometimes the relationships that you establish in an employment situation like that can make the job worthwhile. Have you regulated your response to temptation? I would say differentiate the problem. There's multiple dimensions of attainment, ambition, pleasure, responsibility, all of that make up a life. And to the degree that it's possible, you want to optimize your functioning on as many of those dimensions as possible.
Wake up and make your dream a reality. Can you go on? Absolutely. Can you believe in yourself? You have no choice. Don't quit on your life. Don't quit on you. Make it happen. It's not over. If you're living, you've got to keep going. You've got to keep fighting. You've got to keep pushing. You're still going to have your ups and downs. You're still going to be to a point where you say you're done, but you're not done.
And why is it existing? Why does it matter at this point? Because it matters to you. So if you're tired, find a way to get up. Find a way to find strength. There comes a point in your life that yes, you are going to get tired. You are going to get weak. And sometimes strength is not going to be right there for you. Then you got to go after that strength. You got to go after everything that it is that you are seeking in your life, my beautiful people. Understand it. Believe in it. Let no man or no woman put you down or put you under. Stand on what you believe in and move forward with a purpose, my beautiful people.
You got to believe in it, you got to trust in it, you got to let the power flow through the veins. The blood is real, the blood will push you. The pump that you're getting in this place right now is going to take you up and over the top. But if you're not hungry, if you're not willing to get it, then you're going to starve. You're going to starve. Because you're not hungry, you're going to starve. Because you're not willing, you're going to starve. Because you don't want it, only the hungry knows how to eat, only the hungry knows how to fight. You don't have time to step back, you've got to go for it. You've got to push harder, you've got to dig a little bit deeper. Some people, all they do is talk when you're in this place of business. There's no talking, your only conversation is moving what's in front of you.
It got so bad I flunked out of my first high school. When I flunked out of that school, it was the first time I failed in anything in my life because in sports, I was a straight A student. Baseball, straight A, baby. I batted over 500 in high school. I set a playoff record. I struck out 17 batters in a playoff game, and there's only 21 outs. I was straight A in baseball, straight A in basketball, straight A in football. But in school, I didn't care about school. So when I flunked out of my first high school, it was the first time I failed. I had to leave all my friends. I was embarrassed, I was ashamed, but most importantly, my family were educators and I let my family down. In the morning, my father woke me up and he called me Moses.
Make it happen. If you're weak, find a way to be strong. Keep it moving and conduct your business.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you a little bit about negativity. What does it do to you and what does it do to others in the world? When you talk about negativity, it will do certain things to you that will put you down and keep you down if you let it. It doesn't give you any strength. It gives you more weakness than power. When you surround yourself with people that are negative, when you surround yourself with different things that are not helping you to grow strong, but instead put you in a position where you're at a weak state and you don't feel that you can come back from it, that's exactly what negativity does. You cannot get anywhere in life when you're having negative things around you. If you are in a negative environment, these things will hinder you from success.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm down, I'm depressed. I let my family down. I'm embarrassed. But he woke me up in the morning and he called me Moses. Wake up, Moses. Get dressed, Moses. Don't be late, Moses. Tomorrow morning, son, I want you to write your goals down. When you get in the car tomorrow morning, just write your goals down. I got in the car the next day. I said, Dad, are you ready? Yeah, Dad. Okay, all Dad, I'm going to play in the NBA. And see, that's your problem, son. Your value system is screwed up. I didn't care about school. So I got to my new high school. I saw the thugs on the corner, but that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was when I passed the principal's office. He was 6'6", 240 pounds. Everybody else called him Mr. Bond. I called him Dad.
There are going to be so many different things that's going to try to slow you down. There are going to be so many different challenges that you must face. But instead of running away from the challenge, run towards the challenge. Be able to understand that life has meaning, has reason, and all of these things that you may be thinking that is so hard on you. Just remember, sometimes you're going to have to go through these changes, these circumstances that put you in a position to make you feel that you're not worthy anymore. But make no mistake, you are worthy. You were created for something. Wasn't created for nothing. Life is a gift.